Good. What's up, hello YouTube, this is Shinya Kadono, professional soccer player here in California. So today's video, I'll be showing you guys my off-season training session that I had with a small group. And it's been almost a month since I got into my off-season. And the first few weeks, I've been doing all rehab, just trying to fix my ankle. I'm still coming back from my ankle injury that I injured in the beginning of November. So it's been a while, but the recovery process is going pretty well. I was able to do most of the movements during this training session. In this video, I'll watch videos that I took and hopefully explain the objective and the things I focus on for each drill. So enough said, let's watch the clips together. So let's get it. Okay, so I'll be watching on my iPad. So I did this a few days ago, and let's see, this is my high school field, and I trained with my teammate Minjae Kwok and my younger brother, who's currently playing college soccer. And some of the videos are vertical, since I took for TikTok purposes, but I'll put them all together. You'll find I should be able to watch it pretty smoothly. Alright, let's watch the first clip. Yeah, so for the warm-up, pretty much did a slow jog around the field, 2-3 laps, and then did some band activation. This is what I do every training session, just to get my muscles activated before doing all these movements. And I think I feel better. I always do it. It only takes like 5 minutes max, so very important. And then next, this is also part of a warm-up. I did some two-touch game with these two. The rule is very simple. You can only use your chest and your feet, and you must take 2 touches. And you have 3 lives, and so if you mess it up, you lose a life, and then so you can't mess 3 times. This is something I would play with my teammates before training, every training session. It's a nice way to get some touches, and it actually helps with your first touch pretty well. Something fun to do as like a little light warm up before training with your friends or your teammates. Okay, so I set up a triangle, and this drill I did a 2-touch pass, very basic. So you start at the cone, back it up, check your shoulder, receive the ball. So right now I'm going to my right, so I'm receiving most of the balls, most of the passes with my right foot, making sure I open up. Just very basic stuff. Working on my first touch and my pass, short pass. I think I'm trying to get at least like 10 reps, and then switch side. So now I'm going to my left, so I'm receiving with my left and passing with my left. I'm still like, here I can tell like I was kind of hesitant about like receiving the ball with my left and passing. Still kind of scared, but didn't hurt too much. So it's a slow progress, but it's getting better. Yeah, I can tell that it's like I'm really awkward passing with my left, but yeah. it'll get better as I keep training more. Yeah. It's really basic stuff. I like doing it. So, repetition. You do all these. You do these little things every day, and in a week or two, you can tell that you like really sharpen up, and when you play in like a real match. Alright, next. Okay, so the next drill is pretty much the same thing. The same setup, the triangle, but this time we're doing all one touch. And so first I play to my right, and the person lays it off back to me, and I play it across, so I skip one. And that person has to lay the ball off for the person next to me, which is my brother. So Ninja has to lay it off to my brother, and my brother has to play the ball to me, skip it. And you just all one touch, try to do it quick, try to play to the correct foot. So here, I'm trying to lay the ball off with my left and pass it with my right. If not with my left, but yeah, it's just quick touches, really short passes, playing the rhythm, reaction, staying on your toes, checking your shoulders. It's just basic stuff. It's not always perfect. So people make mistakes. Yeah, here I'm making mistakes too. So, but it's good to do this before moving on. So, once you go to the when you're going to the left, you're laying off with your right foot. Here I was kind of scared to play with my left, so I was playing mostly with my right. Yeah. Okay. It's looking good. And then, yeah, I just want to focus, like make sure you're staying on your toes and your body's centered, so that when you're passing, you're not off balance. People make bad passes when you're constantly moving, but you're not like balanced or your body centered. And when that happens, a lot of times you make a bad pass, and causes the other team to make an interception or get their counterattacks and stuff. So those are the things I focus on. All right, next. Alright, so next I set up a square, and pretty much the same thing as the first drill, which is passing to my right, but now it includes moving. So there's always one spot that's open, and whoever plays the ball has to move to open up and receive. So it kind of incorporates movement now, making sure your body, you open up your body before receiving it, so that you can move smoothly to the next your next pass. So, and try to be quick, little bursts after you pass, and open up. Check your shoulder, short pass. Here too, focus on making sure my body is centered. So when you're moving, opening up like this, a lot of times you're just leaning onto one foot, and when you're off balance like that, you make mistakes. So that's a thing I focus on when I'm doing this drill. Little burst, open up, check my shoulder, first touch, pass, body center. Try to get like 10 reps each side, and then switch over to the other side. yeah, one thing about this training session, since I haven't been running, doing some like soccer movements much, I wanted to incorporate some strides, running, constant running, just to get my fitness level back up. So this drill is pretty good. You're just constantly moving around, checking your shoulder, making sure your touches are good when you're getting a little tired. So it's a good drill. Okay, now the setup is pretty simple. Alright, so one person is standing on the 18-yard line, and the other person is standing on the goal line. So they're 18 yards apart, and they each get a ball. I check in, receive the ball, 2-touch, pass it back, run around the person, and then get it from the other side. And I'll be doing 10 reps, and I'm going at a decent pace, non-stop. So you're kind of doing like a shuttle run back and forth around the 18-yard line. So this is incorporating fitness as well, and I'm just trying to focus on my 2-touch passing and receiving the ball in my stride. So what I focus here is making sure I don't slow down when I take my first touch. So imagine like a defender is behind you and you're checking in. If you slow down, there's a lot of times like the defender will bump into you and you get off balance and you make a bad first touch. But here I'm just focusing on receiving the ball in my stride so that I prevent from that from happening. So I did decently well. Yeah, and then after 10 reps, you switch with one of them, and then they do it. So it's a good drill when you have 3 people. I do this pretty often. A small group session. Very, really basic stuff. But it's really important. It's good. You can come up with different variations in this drill. And then the second one. So after my brother finished his set, I did 1 touch. Same thing, without breaking your stride. A quick 1 touch. I'm trying to pass it sharp on the ground. So I'm trying not to let the ball bounce. That was a bad pass. That's a good pass. But yeah. Screwing my it's a bad pass again. My left. I'm just trying to get my reps, and then I switched. So, yep, that was. Then we move on. Okay, next one. So same setup, but this time I did some half turns, just receiving the ball, opening up, similar kind of movements as the first drill, using the triangle and the square. So I open my body up, receiving the ball, and switch over to the other person, and then open up again, check my shoulder, play it. Really basic. And the outside, these 2 players, they have to play the ball back, or try to play the ball back 1 touch, just to keep the rhythm going. It's a good drill for midfielders. You're constantly have to like check your shoulder, open up. It kind of just practices you to open up, receive the ball. So it's a good drill. Really basic. It's not too tiring. It's just to get my touches, and then after like 10 reps, I switch off to the other person. So, yeah, that's the drill. Next. Okay, so here I did some long passing. I haven't been kicking like long pass in a while, so just get used to it. Just making sure I don't get scared planting my left foot. The first pass was pretty bad. Just focusing on striking the ball, just driven. Nice backspin. Second one was decent, but that was what I was aiming for, just to get some long kicks in. Yeah, I haven't been doing this any of these for the first month since the off season started. So it's good that I can finally do something like this. Still can't kick it with my left. But just, slow progress. This is very simple. Just focusing on receiving the ball, setting the ball up, and then just hitting it cleanly to the next person. Here I just see the ball in the air and then try to volley. It's a decent volley too. Anyways, let's move on. And now shooting. Yeah, so the next step, shooting. Here did some right foot shot outside the 18 or right on the edge of the 18. Imagine like you cut the ball in or receive the ball, you go inside, and yeah, just like shooting, getting back, getting used to hitting the ball hard again. So just focusing here, hitting the target, shanking the ball, and my setup touch. So it's more like and then obviously I'm aiming towards the side of the goal. So yeah, that's a good scene. I think I got like 5 reps and then switch off with Ninja. It's nice to have a goalkeeper brother so we can practice shooting, and he can also practice goalkeeping. It's good for both of us. I think my shots weren't that good this day. I didn't score many, but I was still hitting decently on target, so I was still pretty pleased. Okay, more reps. Let's see. To the touch. Good save. Bad shot. Near post. First touch wasn't good. Do it again. A good hit, but off the target. Touch. Good hit. Goal. I don't really aim top corners. I usually aim for low corners, as you can see. That one, I think my brother guessed, and yeah, you don't want to guess. Even though I hit one straight down the middle, it still went in. Let's see. Oh wow. I made a really good save. I got like 3 sets total. I don't want to go too much, but making sure I was getting my reps and stuff. So. Good hit. Ooh, good save. Yeah. And then the last shooting drill I did was imagine you're like a forward and you're receiving the ball, like a through ball. You're in like a 1v1 situation against the goalie, the goalkeeper, and you have to hit it either first time or take a touch in an angle, in a tight angle. So did that only with my right foot. So as you can see, I'm only shooting with my right since I can't really do it with my left yet. So but let's watch this. Yeah, so I'm receiving the ball in the stride, hit it first time, first shot, pretty poor, off target. Here I'm opening up my body and aiming towards the far post. Same thing, bad shot. Remember, I think I missed like the first 3. Let's see. Okay, next one. Oh, good hit. So yeah, that's what you're aiming for. That's why you practice. You make mistakes and try to correct it here. So pretend I was going far post and I hit in your post. Good goal. Really basic stuff and good drill for forwards. Here comes the last one. Yep. So that one's like toe poke, just getting off timing for my brother. It makes it hard for him. That one worked pretty well. Okay, first one, good hit, side netting. Let's see the second one. Ooh, near post. Brother should have saved that one, but still good. Goal's a goal. Oof. Yeah, you can't stop that one. That was a really good hit. Fourth one, near post. Good. 4 in a row. Remember. So I tried to chip my brother here. It obviously didn't work, but that was good. Yeah, the next thing I did, pure fitness conditioning. I did some 15 seconds on, 15 seconds off, about 90 yards. You have to make it from one side to the other in 15 seconds, and you get a 15-second break on the other side once you make it, and then do the exact same thing. So 15 seconds to get back and 15 seconds rest. So total of 1 minute per rep. 2 strides, and I went continuously for 6 minutes. So 12 strides total. I just did 1 set since I'm still it's like beginning of my off-season trainings. But as I increase intensity, I'll start doing with more sets. And by the end of this off-season, I'll probably do like 5 sets, which is pretty tiring. But it's a good way to work on your fitness as you're constantly moving, stopping, resting, trying to just kind of forcing your body to recover quickly so you can move faster. So it's a good drill, and really simple too. So you can do on the track, you can do on the field, on the sideline. So do this pretty often. And not too much cutting, so it's good for my ankle too. But, yeah. And then last thing I did, just like a fun activity, I did some PK shootout against Main J. made like a little TikTok video. I'll show you guys the video. Here you go.
I go first?
Oh! Alright, so yeah, that's it for today's video. Just trying out new things, me watching the video together and explaining what I did. It's good to rewatch the things I did so I can like know what to work on for the next time. So I think it's helpful for me too. So I'm probably going to be doing this more often. Now that my ankle's getting better and better each day, I'll be training more often on the field, and so hopefully I make more videos like this. And yeah, I got like a month left in off season. Trying to get my fitness back, keep working. Yeah, so I'll keep posting my videos, trainings, workouts, and things I do off the field. So if you haven't, please hit subscribe. If you have any questions or feedback, please comment below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next one. Bye bye.